Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Yordan Alvarez. Leads the team in OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine.
About to get started here, and towing the slab here, George Kirby. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Marco Mendoza stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
That one laced to center and a base hit.
Find the ball, round it.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. And squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Step off, throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Julio Rodriguez, you're talking about one of the top young players in all of baseball, Chris. So talented, a rookie of the year, an all. Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning.
Wow.
Ben Salinas up next for the Astros. Singled and scored his first time. Two. On the ground left side. 6. 4. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Man at first. Here's a big power threat. Marco Mendoza. And he's already singled in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Mendoza getting to start at shortstop. Hitting third in the lineup. And he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Next pitch misses. And that's ball 2.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Guerrero makes the play, and it's out number 3. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Liner caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Rodriguez.
The offense needs to start showing some.
Now
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Biggio.
Bounced up the middle. Gets it to first, and they get Biggio for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Here comes a pitch. Here's a high chopper. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Well, an error like that, you look at the score.
Bottom 9, and now for Seattle, Marco Mendoza.
Marco Mendoza.
Come on now, rip it.
The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Davis, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. That's inside. 1-2 to count.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
And there's a ball.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
And now it's filled up.
Hey, get the pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Hey, we need you right here. One time.
And a 3-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Hey, I like the can up there, huh?
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
All over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at first. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's sitting. Runner on the move.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Popped up right side. And the infield fly is called. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Here's the 0-2. That one hit to right. Tucker makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Now batting Jamer Candelario.
Hey, I like the can up there, huh?
Just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Houston Astros taking on. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill today, Luis Castillo. What should we keep an eye on here?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
0-2 now. Comebacker to the mound. Castillo over to second. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there.
Now it's the shortstop, Marco.
Knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this line.
Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a strike. Arroyo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Here we go.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mitchell gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Marco Mendoza will hit next. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. And that's the 3rd out. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Way to square up on that ball.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Man at first, and here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
He's going.
First offering. Runner goes. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Mendoza coming home. He scores, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And he deals.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Wait for a good one, huh?
And here it comes. On the ground, right side, and that one handled. Whips it to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Showed us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand, but what really made this play happen was that quick release.
And up next for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Kicks and fires. And it's even up.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That's in there. And the count 1-2. De La Rosa leads off first with 1 away. Pitch misses. 2-2. Right-handed reliever.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And there's ball 4.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Hey, your turn now. Keep it going. Come on.
At the belt and fires. High fly ball, right field. Tucker should have it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 99, Alex.
Here's Alex Verdugo. 1 for 3.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Now he breaks his bat. Fires over to Guerrero. And that is that. So it's no.
Our final line.
Coming to you live from Southern California, the show brings you game one of a big 4-game set. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Mike Trout. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively.
So 2 down, and now for Seattle, Marco Mendoza, the leading home run hitter in the American League. Ball one there. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, one time right here, kid.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Hey, like you can up there. Like you
Righty to the plate. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Julio Rodriguez to bat next. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mariners are down in order. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. This is Mariners baseball. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1.
Well, Boog, he consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate near the tops in the league.
Strike 1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
And the right-hander deals. And a base hit.
Come on, find it.
Lead runner makes the turn at second. Now the tag at third, and they got him. Now he can't get back to the bag. No. A huge base running mistake. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. Up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. That takes care of Rendon.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as it.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 2.
Marco Mendoza.
Ball 1, no strikes. Mendoza in his 3rd season, a career batting average over 300, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. That's towards center. Trout is there. Puts the squeeze on it, and that's the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
The left fielder, Taylor Ward.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Here's Luis Guillorme.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
0-2 now. Hit on the ground might be 2. Mendoza to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Marco Mendoza.
Come on, big dog. We need you right here.
Swing, and that one hammered. Down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. His 28th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 4-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run. Well, this is definitely a rarity. A one-pitch save. You come into the ball game, so much pressure, don't know what's going to happen, and fortunately, you make the pitch, you get the out, and everyone has a big sigh of relief.
And your entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score is Seattle Mariners. 4 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base.
Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And starting in this one, Patrick Sandoval. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Sends it to Walsh. Third out. Mariners go down quietly there, and now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. And stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. The pitch. And another ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Next offering is fouled back. Verdugo aboard here at first with nobody out. Off the mark there, and it's 3-2. Julio Rodriguez waits on deck.
All right, one time right
In the air out towards right center. Benson settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. Marco Mendoza digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Mendoza in his third season, just 21 years old. He's a former American League MVP. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count.
See it? Drive. Let's go, kids.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
This one in the air center field. Benson in position. Brings it in for the third out. So only one. And up next for Seattle, Marco Mendoza.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Here's a 1-1. Foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. 1-2 now. Oh, look at the stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guys standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
No runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 10.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle. So 2 down, Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners, leading the AL in batting average. Not close with that one. Ball 1.
Now, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this, because you have 2 of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. In the air to left center. Mateo tried to get there. Makes the catch. And that is that. Leave 1. First and second, 2 down. And now it's Austin Hayes. Had the day off yesterday. And the pitch. On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. The throw in time. Got him.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
So digging in, Marco Mendoza doubled in his first AB. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Fought off foul.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for Seattle. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Angels.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Up the middle. Over to first. That's it out. And now for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 2.
Mendoza.
On the ground to the left. Guillorme to first. And that is the third. Here's Luis Guillorme. Out to short. Throws across the diamond. Inning over. Angels leave. And here is Marco Mendoza. 1 for 3.
Hey, your pitch right here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Swanson around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. And he's out. Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to Hoskins. That takes care of Rendon.
The right fielder, number 21, Austin.
And this one finishes with a final. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Marco Mendoza.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away. And the pitcher here today, Jose Suarez. What should we keep an eye on here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
So 2 down, Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. Drove in their only run in last night's game. And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Next offering is fouled back.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Here's a 2-2. Goes down looking. Mariners leave 1. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Hitter Marco Mendoza. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Mendoza in his 3rd season, just 21 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. And it's 1-1.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one's gone. He powers one out to right field. His 29th of the season. It's 2-2.
That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
2 on with 1 out. Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. The pitch. Ground ball, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. On to Hoskins. Double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, David Hamilton. 1 for 2. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Can't hang on. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. He's already homered here in this one.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Hard hit to third. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. One left for Seattle. Score remains 2-2. And stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Come on.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
The 1-0. Upstairs.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. The 2-1. In the air of the infield, and the infield fly is called.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
Jorge Mateo now struck out swinging his first time. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Roll to short, could be 2. Mendoza tossed to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The catcher, number 14, Logan O'Hoppe.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe, 1 for 3. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Angels 3. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Jimmy Herget.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
This changed defensively.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marco Mendoza. He's already homered in this game. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? The pitch. Smash to the left side. Fires across the diamond. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
And the final score here. Standing. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Chicago White Sox. With Chris Singleton just about set to go now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Nick Pivetta. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Robert makes the play. Runner tags up for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Jonathan Indy at the plate.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
And the pitch. On the ground, Mendoza. In plenty of time to first, 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder.
And up next for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. 0 for 1 so far.
6, shortstop, Marco Mendoza.
First offering misses the mark. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Let her rip, let her rip.
2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Does it. Around third. He will score, and they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Come on, big guy.
Righty delivers. Ground ball left side. In time to Vaughn. Out number 3. They get a run on. So 1 out, nobody on.
Number 6,
Marco Mendoza now at the plate.
Marco Mendoza.
And that's in there for strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Hey, rip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
1 down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. And gone! He circles the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage.
So up next, Marco Mendoza. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Arroyo gets his lead at first with nobody out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. And now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
And now it's 3-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Popped up. Mondesi settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one down. All right, who was the first White Sox player to hit for the cycle? And now for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Two outs and one in scoring position.
Calling at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And the righty deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs with a runner at third.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Next pitch just misses. And the count is 1-2.
All right, one time right here.
And that's outside. And he deals. And now the count filled up 3-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Kicks and fires. In the air, out towards left center. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And
Hey, we got one.
number 79 steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hard hit left side. To second, that's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Mariners 11 and the White Sox 2. First and second, one out. Now it's the shortstop, Marco Mendoza. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
And there's the strike. Daza, the lead runner at second. Arroyo at first. One gone. Oh, right to the backstop.
Hey, let her fly right here.
That's a base hit as a run scores. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 13-2.
gets the job done as he brings home a pair. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
2-2 now. Runner on the go. That one drilled left field. Way back there. And out of here. A shot to left. And they boost their lead. It's 15-2.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
One down. Jake Berger getting ready to hit.
Jake Berger.
Here we go.
On the ground, out to short. Throw to first. Great stretch, and they got him.
Now batting, catcher, Sebi Zavala.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
15-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, live from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Chicago White Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. At the plate, Marco Mendoza, one of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Get your pitch, huh?
Smoked on the ground to second. India over to first in time. Fine play in the hole for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Mendoza.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Arroyo on at first, nobody out. Back to the mound. It hit him. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first. And now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boo.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Bases loaded. Nobody out. Alex Verdugo up next for the Mariners.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
The 0-1. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring.
1 run's in. Now the second run is in.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in two in a huge spot. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
One down. And up next for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 2. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. This to center field. Out number 2.
Now batting, the center field.
Man at first, Sebi Zavala digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
1-2 now. On the ground, 2 ball. Arroyo. Good feed. That's 1. On to first, double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there,
Eloy Jimenez now.
trying to keep that hitting streak alive. 10-game hitting streak for the young man.
Hey, let's turn it. Come on now.
And here it comes. On the ground, right side, 4. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Welcome back. And now the shortstop, Marco Mendoza.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Waka, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Kicks and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Ripped to short. Mondesi fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Chambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago. From Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. Bounced up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. And a quick out, number 1.
Good 2-seam action right there. Running away from the batter. Rolled over it. Got the ground out.
And stepping in is the speedy Marco Mendoza, with 4 runs driven in on 4 hits to this point in the series. And that one wrapped foul.
It's your pitch, huh?
Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on, when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's one down. Man at first with one gone. Marco Mendoza will hit next. 0 for 1 with a flyout. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Arroyo, the base runner at first with one out.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone. He rockets one to right. His 31st home run of the season, and this game is tied. It's 2-2.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working.
And now, Marco Mendoza. He's already homered here in this one. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. A towering home run, and they grab the lead. It's 4-2.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now here is Marco Mendoza looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
That's the ball.
Hey, like you can up there.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Pick up the ball. Hey, that guy. There you go.
Here's Alex Verdugo. 1 for 3. The 1-1. To third, Cat. Zips it across, and Verdugo is set down. That's out number 3. Mariners lead 1. Here's Eloy Jimenez. On the ground, could be 2. They put the tag on him, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
The batter, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
And up next for Chicago, Adalberto Mondesi.
Shortstop.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Ground ball up the middle. And they're down to their last out.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman.
Now
Eloy Jimenez now.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
The tying run at the plate. Line drive, base hit. Runner from third in to score. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI.
New inning getting started. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marco Mendoza. The right-hander back to work. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Robert moves under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
The left fielder,
Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. This guy with light tower power.
Let's get ready.
First offering misses the mark. That one drifts inside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One runs in around third. He's also in to score. 9-7 now. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So first and second with 2 outs. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
And that'll load the bases.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Now the third baseman, Cam Collier.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th. Here on the south side, bottom of the 12th inning now. Luis Robert now.
Luis Robert.
The 1-2. Out to short. Over to first. In time. Nice stretch.
Leading up.
Here's the White Sox DH, Jake Berger. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. On the ground to short, Mendoza. On to first, ball game. And the Mariners win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, when you go on a road trip, you're looking to play 500 or better. And the only way you do that is when you scratch and claw and you grind out. And they did that in this. Into the clubhouse.